Morning everyone. Quite a full day today, so I want to see if I can get as much of this in as I can. Ever wondered what was behind here? Well, time for a reveal. That's normally the way I like to remove them. I'll take away the cone shape itself, and as you can see, what we have behind is not particularly exciting. Move the air tools and see what's left. Not a lot, but as you can see, the front at the same. Not too sure how good it's going to be underneath. Well, if I film, we will end up having to replace underneath and then remount the cone on top. And as a popular TV show used to say, here's some that we prepared earlier to go back on. These are actually made by Colin Rooney at CA Restoration and Fabrication, so you could beat one out yourself. Colin doesn't ask a lot of money for these, and they fit pretty well. You probably spend more time actually cutting them and bashing than it would actually take to just order one for Colin. So entirely up to yourselves. Sometimes it's just the fun of doing it yourself that makes a difference, but in this case I'll do here's one that was prepared earlier. So up and down here there's a substantial amount of rivets that you'll see when we go to put it back in, that actually matches up with the rivets at the back of the seat and along this itself. So time to get drilling, get the rest of this out and see what we've got. Well, there we have it. Why we should dig into these areas rather than paint over. This side actually looked okay, but as we can see, this is already perforated in, which is on the inside of that, and just at the back of the bracket. So looks like we're probably going to, as planned, have to cut up here, round, back down, and I think I'll actually just cut this here, and then I can get a lot of this in one section and then get the curve section made to go down and join this. But I'll get the rest of this off the actual spin cup, get this cleaned and cut out. But yeah, seam rot. Yeah, just need to, oh dear, one of those days. Cut over a little bit, and we'll just kind of quickly go over the structure. These are the brackets that go up, and your shock absorber sits at the top. So that's your parcel shelf. Oh dear. You can see the cavity at the back here, where the back of the seat comes down above the cone section, and where the actual mount sits itself. As you can see, that down here it relies on that quite a bit. So even although this section I've cut out here didn't show any rot going through to the other side, the paint was literally all that was hiding it, as you see when we cut out. This cavity here has now been cleaned out, etched, with some metal prep, rinsed out, and then coated with an epoxy paint. So this is normally something that you need to get in with your cavity wax to seal. And even then you would need to drill a hole to get into it. But it's worth remembering that you can actually do that. Pop in a hole here, pop in a hole there. You could do a lot worse than actually to get the wax into here and just put some rubber stoppers on it. This bit here, a bit more difficult. The easiest way to access that is through the spring mount, because this is actually left open. This is open to the elements. So you can see how water can get up here and get easily trapped, even through here and sitting on this edge. So time to get some patch pieces cut in. Okay, template time. Now, I'm hoping that I can do this with see if I can perhaps get a good view. Now, marking this out, I've cut it with what comes out of here, and with my very dirty glove, I'm just gently running my hand up onto the sharp edges that we need to work with, and that will start to give me the lines that I need to cut in. So I'll need to take a nip off this side to tuck it in, and I'll be able to go down and pretty much do the same all the way around. And once we have the template and we cut it out, we can transfer it to the metal. Well, that's the first piece, patch piece, done to go in off my template, such as it is. Not going to be a perfect fit because we have some curves to take account of here and here, which we will get with the seam, but the first thing we want is to find the edges of this. So I've screwed this into place, and I turn it over. You see I've been in here and marking it up. Now you can actually see the area that we're speaking about. This is the box section that we've now been able to get into the back of. Down this side, cone sits in here, and that goes up to the seam there, and your shock absorber mount sits here. So you can see how it all actually ties in quite nicely.